Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm a professional beer lover. But I didn't always used to like beer. In fact, I used to hate it until I found a beer that changed my mind. Beer is fantastically diverse, so I can personally guarantee that if you think you don't like beer, it's just that you haven't found the right style for you yet. Here is my guide to beers that will be loved by beer haters. This is Mikkeller's Beer Geek Vanilla Shake. So this beer is going to be fantastic if you're well into your coffee. So if you really like a mocha or a cappuccino, this is going to be perfect for you. So it's got that slight bitterness that you get from coffee, but it's got a lovely mellow vanilla and chocolate to it as well. Although this beer is quite dark, it's not too heavy. The vanilla very much sweetens it out and mellows it. You can drink it all year round. If all you know about beer is just a standard lager and you're not really into that, then this is fantastic for you. This is basically that beer's nemesis. I recommend that you check it out. Here's a beer for people who really like sparkling wine, people who really like something like Prosecco or Champagne. This is Ninkasi by the Wild Beer Co. This is a weird beer bottle. I have no idea how you open it. I'm not the Hulk. Much like a champagne, this beer is meant to be enjoyed as a celebration beer, hence the champagne flute. Ooh. So this beer is a Belgian-style saison with apple juice, wild fermentation, and then a secondary fermentation with champagne yeast. So it's going to be really, really spritzy like a champagne, but also have a lovely appleiness about it. Cheers! It's really appley, but also that spritziness is quite like zingy on your tongue. There's a lot of bubbles there. So that's why people who love a sparkling wine, they're really going to dig this. The name Ninkasi comes from the ancient Sumerian goddess for beer. Ninkasi's my homegirl. This is Kriek Boon. This is going to be fantastic if you're well into cherryade, cherry cola, anything with a really cherry flavour about it. Cherry pie. I really could have picked easier to open beers, couldn't I? So this beer is a lambic style. As you can see, it's really dark pink. It's got a lovely frothy pink head and it smells super sweet. It's really sweet and it's also quite tart and sour, so it's not going to be too overpoweringly sweet. It's probably not like something you'd expect from a beer. It doesn't have that same yeasty quality because this is a different type of yeast used. It's also not got that hoppiness about it, so it's not bitter at all. It's much more sour. Even if you're not into cherry, if you really like fruit, you should look for lambic beers. You can find them with all different flavours like peach, raspberry, strawberry, loads of different things. If you really love your red wine, then this is the beer for you. This is the Rodenbach Grand Cru. Rodenbach is one of the oldest breweries in Belgium, and the Grand Cru is a mixture of young and old ales. So about a third is young and then 2/3 is Asian oak, which is going to give you that really woody quality that you would recognise in red wine. On the nose, you've got that same bouquet that you would expect from a red wine. It's lots of sort of plum and cherry, red berried notes. When you drink it, you really get that woodiness through from the oak. The only bitterness you get with this beer is on the back of your palate. It's more like a dry finish, and it's much more like the tannins that you get in red wine. Another great thing about this beer is that it's going to be fantastic with cheese. So it'd be great after a meal, with friends, just enjoying a couple of bottles of Grand Cru. So that's my guide to beer styles for people who don't drink beer. They're all outstanding beers in their own right, so go out and check them out. And try other beer styles as well and come back and tell me what you really dig. Don't forget to subscribe to DrinksTube and I'll see you again soon. Cheers!